Hello, my name is Katie Bartone, and I am from the State of Vermont Agency of Natural Resources, Department of Environmental Conservation, Drinking Water and Groundwater Protection Division. I am the Technical Assistance Provider for the Act 66 Lead in Schools and Childcare Drinking Water Program, and today I will be leading you through the ANR Online Services portal. So, this is where you will register for an ANR online account if you have not done so already. And once you register for an account, you will be able to hover over Select Organization, Department of Environmental Conservation, Drinking Water and Groundwater Protection Division, Drinking Water section. Click this. It will take you to this page. And this is where you will see the required remediation form link and the voluntary remediation form link. So the required remediation form is for all taps that either met or exceeded the action level of 4 parts per billion for lead in drinking water in either the first draw or the flush sample or both. And the voluntary remediation form is for any taps that did not exceed the action level that had results for the first draw, flush, or both for below 4 parts per billion. And the only reimbursable remediation actions would fall under the required remediation form. Any voluntary remediation would need to be covered by the school's budgetary expenses. So I will click on the required remediation form. And first, you will have to sign in here. I'm going to do so right now. Type in your school name. If it is linked to your email address already, it will show up. But if it doesn't, then that means it's not linked to your email account yet. So right now I'm not linked to Manchester Elementary School. However, I am linked to the following. So I will click on Barnett Elementary School to pick on. Click Begin Form Entry. And depending on the size of the school and how many taps there are, it will take a bit of time. Okay, so here are all taps that had results at or above the action level for either the first draw, the flush, or both samples. So just checking in here, either search by school or by the town that it's in, or both. Here's Barnett Elementary School. So as you can see here, these are the 5 taps that had results at or above the action level. And they're also listed here. So for immediate remediation actions, here are the selections that you can select. So there's removal from service. So an immediate removal from service would typically mean shutting off the water to the fixture. A do not drink for hand washing only sign posting would mean that one of these signs was posted, and the Department of Health has a few signs that can be used for this purpose, and please reach out to me if you need that sign. A point of use filter installation after consultation with myself or Ben Montross. Please reach out to us if you decided to go this route. Same with fixtures not used for drinking or cooking sampled in error. There are certain ramifications to selecting this option, so please also reach out to me for that as well. No immediate remediation action taken yet. This will not be shown on the public results website. It will just be shown as the results itself with no remediation actions listed. And you probably wouldn't be filling out this form if you didn't have any remediation actions there. So make sure to type in the date that this immediate remediation action was taken. 2 digits for the month, date, and 4 digits for the year. Planned remediation action. So this is an optional field, but used for tracking purposes for the school and for the state as well. It's helpful for us to see what the school is planning on working on, what the school is hoping to do in the long term. So this mirrors the same remediation actions as the permanent remediation action column. So I'll go through the permanent remediation actions. So removal from service, no replacement. So that means the physical removal of an entire fixture from service, and for the foreseeable future at least, there will be no replacement of said fixture. So oftentimes this will be when a school decides to completely remove a fountain from a combo fixture because it was elevated. However, the sink remained below the action level, so just doing away with the fountain portion, either by capping the fountain, removing it and capping it. So that's just one example of this. Removal from service, new fixture installation in other location. So this would mean that a fixture was removed permanently from the location and a new fixture installation in another location was added. So this often looks like a fountain being removed from a combo fixture and a bottle filler station, a centrally located bottle filler station, being installed in a centrally located area, such as a hallway. So removing a few classroom fountains in a few different classrooms, and instead installing a bottle filler station in the hallway centrally located between those 3 or so classrooms. And we could talk more about those options if you decide to go this route. So please reach out to me. Fixture replacement. This is the most popular, most common, and most recommended remediation action for Act 66. Typically this is going to look like a simple swapping out the fixture for a lead-free fixture replacement, even if the fixture before was lead-free, certified lead-free, NSF 61 certified for all components of the fixture itself. It could still produce elevated results, but replacing the fixture is definitely the best way forward for most cases. So please reach out to me if this is what you are deciding to do. I likely will approve that. Internal plumbing replacement or bypass. This is something that is not reimbursable through the Act 66 program. However, this may need to occur if there are a certain number of fixtures that are producing elevated results that may be newer fixtures, and fixture replacement would not be the most reasonable, appropriate, or feasible option, and they are connected by some sort of plumbing mechanism or are served on the same line. And this plumbing would need to be replaced because maybe it's older, there's a plethora of different reasons why the plumbing it would be preferable to see replaced. However, we understand that schools' budgets are very tight, and this is something that the school will need to decide internally. Same with service line replacement, especially for lead service line replacements. However, we've only had one childcare out of 1,200 childcares and 450 schools so far in the state that have had to select this option, and this is going to be a very rare occurrence, and we hope to continue down that road. However, if this is something that needs to be done, please reach out to us. We will need to get you in contact with the lead and copper rule manager, and also our lead reduction grants are available for this purpose. However, there is a process to that as well. We could talk about that more further. Automatic flushing device installation. We have not had any of these so far in the past year or so that Act 66 has been in effect. However, we have seen that this could be a viable option. If this is something that you are thinking about, please let me know. I will have to do some more research and to see if this is going to be a viable option for the school. Same with point of use filter installation, as we said earlier, and treatment installation and optimization. Also need to reach out to other folk in the GEC that will be able to help you with this, technical assistance in other areas of the division of drinking water. Fixtures not used for drinking or cooking, sampled in error. Same as I said earlier, this is something that I would prefer to learn about beforehand before you select it, and no permanent action yet. This will not be shown on the public results website. It will simply show the immediate remediation action that you had hopefully selected earlier. So, permanent date completed, please fill that out. 2 digits for the month, 2 digits for the date, and 4 digits for the year. No future dates, yes. So please make sure this is something that has happened in the past or is currently happening. So if it happened today, August 28th, 2020, you can put that in, or if it's happening later that day, that's totally fine. But please do not put a date in the future. Please do it once it is completed. So then you'll click next section, review. Step allows you to review the form to confirm the form is populated completely and accurately prior to certification and submission. So make sure everything looks good, and then click certify and submit. And then you will be able to download a copy of the form and the submission of the form. And please reach out to me with any questions. I will go back to my contact information.